Today we're going to talk about how to come up with a theme for your next improv quilt using Pinterest. Hi there, my name is Irene and you are watching the Sugaridoo channel. Today I'm going to start a new project for our quilt bee. In the past year we did a round robin, which was so much fun to do. But since it is finished and I'm going to quilt my round robin soon, but it is time to start a new project with our bee. And today I'm going to tell you everything about it. Now before we dive into this video, I wanted to answer a question. I got a question asking if I have a Patreon. Well, I don't have a Patreon, but you can support me so I can keep making these videos. You can hop over to my website and click the donate button to buy me a cup of tea. Or a cup of tea with a slice of cake, if you feel like it. Every little bit helps. I'm super thankful for all your encouraging comments on my videos. Every single one of them puts a big smile on my face. So thank you so much. So after finishing all our round robins, we needed something new. And we came up with an idea during our last bee. And the idea is that this time we are going to make blocks for each other. So everyone is going to start with one block, just like we did with the round robin. But you will also add a theme to it. So you will come up with a theme and make a block in your own theme. And then you're going to give that theme and the block to the next person. So when you get someone else's block and theme, you're going to add a block to it. So you're not going to sew a border around it like we did with the round robin, but you're just going to make a block that goes nicely together with the theme and the first block that was made. You don't even have to sew those blocks together. The idea is that at the end of this project, everyone in our bee will end up with a stack of blocks that will all fit the theme that you thought of, and that way you can make a quilt with all the blocks that everyone made. We decided on a size that all the blocks should be 3 by 3 inches or a multitude of that. So you can make a block of 12 by 12 inches or 3 by 18. That's all up to you, so you can go crazy on that, but it has to be a multitude of 3, so it's easy to piece everything together. You can make the themes as specific or broad as you want. So you could pick one design of a block and ask everyone else to make a block in the same design or pattern. But you also can be very free and just say the theme is red and do whatever you want to. That's all up to you how much you want to specify it. I think this was kind of inspired by Be Social on Instagram. If you've never heard of that, go check out that hashtag. This is a awesome group of quilters who challenge each other in improv quilting. And it's amazing what kind of quilts they make together. I'm falling more and more in love with improv quilting, so I wanted to do something with that for my bee blocks. But setting the theme as just improv sounded a little bit too vague for me, so I wanted to specify that a little bit. And that brings me to the theme of this video: how to come up with an idea or theme for your next improv quilt. I will just show you how I came up with the themes for my blocks. It's not a clear step-by-step method. It's more like a creative process where I use Pinterest to structure my thoughts. But I think when I show you how I did it, you will get it. So first of all, I took a look at 2 improv quilt books that I have. It doesn't even need to be improv books really. Just looking at books or magazines or Instagram can help you form an idea of what you want. You want to look for quilts that catch your eye. And when they do, look at them a little bit longer. What is it in the quilt that you like so much? What really makes that quilt pop out for you? Is it the fabrics? Is it the colors? Is it maybe the size of the blocks? Is it that it doesn't have blocks at all? That's very minimalistic? Or what kind of style in the quilt really speaks out to you? Just write a few words down that come up in your head when you're looking at the quilt that you like. For me, what I saw now was solids. So solid fabric quilts really popped out for me. That is what I took to dive a little bit deeper by using Pinterest. I went on Pinterest and started looking for quilts with solids. Those felt a little too structured for me, so I typed in improv quilts with solids. So here's what I got. And some of those felt a bit too chaotic. So I should be somewhere in between. Like this one, for example. Some bigger shapes, but still improv. Something else that I noticed while scrolling Pinterest was that I really like the quilts without white fabric in it. In my previous quilts I often used white, and here I just love the density of all the colors without using white. So I think we're getting somewhere with this. Looking at those quilts, I'm starting to see what I like and what I don't like so much. And the thing that popped in my head was building blocks for kids. They also have shapes like triangles, squares, circles, half circles, and they are very colorful. So that's something that popped in my head. So I started looking up some pictures of that. And that led to this Pinterest idea board. I love how Pinterest can help you with structuring your ideas while you're brainstorming. So here you see some photos of the building blocks. And those merge into quilts that I found that I really like. And everything has maybe some different aspect of what I like, but together they all give a pretty good feeling of what I would want the blocks to be. And it's not even all quilts or building block pictures that I have here. I also have illustrations, graphic designs that use a lot of colors and shapes. You can find inspiration in everything. You really don't have to look only for quilts when you're looking for ideas. For this project I found a lot of inspiration in graphic design. So now to put all that in words for my quilt bee, I would say that I would want the blocks to be improv, all solids, no white, and the overall theme I guess is bold shapes. Those kind of sound like a lot of specifications, but I hope there's still enough room for everyone to play within this theme. And to try it out myself, I wanted to make some blocks to test the theme. So I went ahead and made some, and I'm now going to show you. So there we go, here I have some blocks, and this by the way is the color scheme that I used. All kind of little scraps and pieces of solids that I had, and I picked out the colors that I wanted to work with. So here are some blocks that I made, and I don't know why, but it feels a little bit scary to show you these. It's kind of more personal when you've improv quilted something than when you just use a pattern and make it and then show it to the world, because the pattern was already there. This is just kind of my brain dump on fabric, like sketching, but then in fabric. Oh well, I'm just going to show you. It feels a little bit more personal to show you blocks like these instead of show you a pattern or something. This one was the first one I made, by the way. This bigger one. It's still in. Put this a little bit higher. So I made these blocks mostly to see what works, what do I like, just have some fun playing in my own theme for the bee blocks. And the thing I noticed when I was working on these, I loved to make them all. They were very fun to do. But what I see in the result is that I really like, for example, this one and this piece over here and this piece over here with the bigger shapes. So I guess bold shapes is a nice one to specify my theme. And what I also like is when you play with these a little bit, that you get new shapes. So for example, when you place this over here, the pink will merge into each other and you have a bigger pink surface. And the same with this color over here, that can merge into there, and with the orange. So that's a fun thing to do, I guess, when all the blocks are finished, to combine them in such a way that one block is flowing over in a different block. So I guess that's a fun thing to do. But yeah, the blocks that I like the best from these are the ones with the bigger shapes. This one was also a lot of fun, but already very scrappy and with tiny piecing. And I can imagine that when you have more blocks and you make a bigger quilt, that this would be more fun to quilt, and will have I don't know, a better statement of bold shapes. Yeah. So to conclude, I like these better than this one. This one is a fun block, but I guess is better suited together with these shapes. But I do love the colors, so I guess the colors can go in any direction. So what do you think of the theme? I would love to hear what you think about it in the comments below, and also let me know if you ever played around with improv quilting, and are you struggling with something on that area, or are you already an improv quilting pro? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear about it. And that's it already for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I had so much fun playing around with these colors and shapes, and sharing my ideas on how I get ready for a new quilt and come up with a theme using Pinterest. If you're interested, I would love to make a video about how to go about making these blocks. So going from a theme through sketching to making this. So if you would be interested, let me know in the comments below. And then one last final announcement before I close this video off is that I'm going to take some weeks off. It's summer and I think I can need a little break from YouTube. So the next 3 weeks you won't see any new videos from me on the YouTube channel, but the 1st of August I'm back, and then of course there will be weekly videos again. Have a wonderful July, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye bye!